And so I dedicated the last 2 years of my life to a self-discovery and finding out how to market effectively. How to do it in a way that not only am I attracting people, but I'm attracting the right people, I'm holding on to them as a loyal customer, and I'm creating a relationship with them. Now, I've spent thousands of dollars on business coaching and programs. Actually, the last one that I did was a $20,000 coaching program. Mind you, I had like 50 bucks in my pocket when I started this. Another thing I want to share with you. Don't ever think that the investment part is something that you have to come up with and have at the beginning. What you need to have is the passion. So, when it came to getting coaching, are you all familiar with who Deepak Chopra is? Most of you? So, Deepak's business partner, David Simon, his son, Max Simon, started hosting these business retreats and conscious entrepreneurship and things like this. And Max is a good friend of mine. He's actually one of the reasons why I ended up here in Bali. And Max was the one doing this $20,000 coaching program. Now you would think, oh, he's a good friend of mine. No wonder I was able to do it for 50. No, he still charged me the 20,000. But he incited enough inspiration in me to realize that I could manifest it once I committed. So investment has more to do with what your commitment level is. When we start talking about what it is you're going to market, what it is that your passions are, what I want from you is your commitment to it. That's why it has to be a passion. If it's not, when you go and you promote yourself to people, it's going to be more like this. If I was, let's say, promoting myself and doing it not right, say, oh, well, you know, I do some healing practices and sometimes I get some good results. It's up to you. You know, it's every person's different. Sometimes it doesn't relate for them. And yeah, you're laughing and smiling because you know this is what you do. You know that you come up to people when they ask you what you're doing, which means they're interested already. And you sit there and you backpedal as if you're not worthy to say it. They've asked you and you're already worthy. Say it loudly. So, flip side of that. Well, my name's Rodolfo, and you know, my official title is an Authenticity Muse. I do a healing practice that creates an experience of holding space for you, for your expression to come out. This is different. So as of today, I've traveled the world teaching and sharing business, teaching and sharing healing, teaching and sharing all sorts of different things. I've shared the stage with some of the world's greatest leaders in transformational consciousness and business. Authored and published 3 books, consulted for major retreats, organizations, and resorts, and from the beginning and to this point now, I've developed the lifestyle that I've wanted. Again, this entire workshop, what we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to give you too many marketing techniques right now, because what I want you to have is the foundation. I want you to have these ideas of the passion, the clarity, and the confidence of what it is you're marketing. The tools and the techniques and the resources, you can get those later. I'll give you a website. There's a great place online you can get that. For today, and for the beginning of anything that you do, whether you have a business already, even if your business is flourishing, I want you to look back at it, find out, are you passionate with it? Is it really what you want? Are you currently working with the people that you want to be working with? And if those answers aren't all yes, you need to reevaluate. Because you're not going to be able to market it to its greatest potential, to its maximum potential, and to its scalability like you want. So, how did I go from pretty much having lost everything and then now having this lifestyle that I want? There's 3 components. 1, I got clear on my foundation. That's what I'm teaching you guys today. 2, I applied those insights. I started to take action. If you just know the knowledge and then you go home and you go, wow, that was a great workshop. All right, so maybe in a couple of weeks I'll start to put some of that. No, immediate action. And I checked my results. So a friend of mine, another business coach, a man named Brett Howard, multi-millionaire back in the States, he gave me a really great insight. When I was talking to him about some different ideas, this and that, and I said, you know, I'm not sure if this is the one though and if it'll work. And he goes, wonderful, fail fast. I was like, fail fast? That's not really a pep talk. What do you mean fail fast? What he meant was, if you have an insight, if you have a passion, if you have an inspiration, try it. If it doesn't work, it'll fail fast. Now it's out of the way. You can go on to the next thing. In order to go on to the next thing, though, you have to be able to check your results and be honest with yourself. So as you market, your first pitch, your first thing you say to people, your first website you set up, your first marketing campaign, it may not be the most effective. That's okay. It's a learning process. Get it out there, though. Another thing I'm going to talk about later is that presentation isn't everything. So if it's not perfect when you first get it out there, don't worry about it. At least it's out there. As long as your content is key on, as long as your passion is there, people aren't going to care about how it's being presented. So, the necessary ingredients. Passion, confidence, clarity. I've already asked what you do for a living, and we got an example of how that normally comes across. So here's some questions to ask yourself. Whatever it is you're doing right now, or whatever it is you're planning to do, or maybe you don't even know what your passion is yet, do you believe in what you are offering? Or are you doing it because you think it's going to be lucrative? You think that other people have told you, oh, you should do this. Oh, this is a service or something that people really need, and you'd be great at it. Are you doing it for those reasons? Or are you doing it because you believe in it? This is really important to ask yourself. And then the other one is, do you believe that you should be successful? There's this psychology that happens. And it's like this mentality of, oh, I have to work really, really hard in order to succeed. Why? Well, what part of who you are and what you're offering dictates that it has to be an effort? If you're passionate about what you're doing, no effort is required. You will be marketing yourself just by doing it. That'll be another thing we talk about, marketing by example. There's 5 W's, and this is part of how to create a business plan. So the laser-targeted, focused business plan that I put on the flyer, this is what it's about. You have your what. This is your passion and your offering. Who and where, your tribe. Why? Ask your tribe. They'll know why. And when is always now. I want to just take a note on the when. It doesn't matter if you're going to launch a service, a product 5 years from now, or if you have it going now, or if it started 3 years ago. The time when you're marketing it is always now. You'll notice that in a lot of advertisements and things like that, now is a key term that they put in there. Sign up now. Take action now. It's not just a psychological trigger to get people to move. It's getting them present and getting you present to take action and show up to it. So if I have somebody come to me, and other than business marketing and this and that, my other big profession is holistics. So if I have somebody come and they say, oh, I'm looking for a healing session, I think I'm here for a few weeks. If I go to them and say, oh, wonderful, well, I can check my schedule and I can get back to you, or if you want to give me a call or email. No. Now! So, oh, what is it that you need a healing with? They tell me. Now I'm finding out the why. As soon as I know the why, I go, yeah, I think I could really facilitate you with that. One of the things that I do is this. Now I can share with them what I'm doing, how it relates exactly to their why, and say, you know what, I've got time right now if you'd like to go, or if you like, we can set up a schedule right now, or an appointment right now. So, now, don't waste time, because here's the thing. People will get in their own way. The investment part, the commitment part that I was talking about earlier, it happens in this moment. We're going to find your passion. Now, your passion is not your goals. There is a huge difference here. We often think, if we say, okay, I'm going to write my passions down and what it is that I want in my life. We go, well, I want to make $1 million. That's not a passion, that's a goal. Living as a wealthy and abundant person, that would be a passion. Is being in that. It's what you enjoy and what you are actively doing that you enjoy doing. That's your passion, not what you're moving and aspiring towards. Take your pen and paper. Number 1 to 10, I want you to write down 10 of your most enjoyable experiences, the things that, whether you're making money or not with it, you are passionate about. You love doing them. We'll take about 5 minutes to do this.